Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm sure you're thinking about turkey and pumpkin pie, but I want to share with you another great day that is going to happen on Thanksgiving weekend. Sunday, November 29th is the first Sunday of Advent. And Advent is the time of the year that we get ready for the birth of Jesus Christ. And I want to share with you a great way to make a family Advent wreath. Now, everybody has this black Faith Formation tote bag. And in the bag, you're going to find a family activity Advent wreath kit. And in there is everything you'll need. There's candles, there's a special Advent calendar, and then some instructions. And the Advent wreath is a great way to gather together with your family and say prayers in preparation for the birth of Jesus. So I'm going to show you what I've been putting together. You're going to need some materials. I went outside and I got some greens. I got different little sprigs of holly. I got some grapevine. You're also going to need a sturdy form, a paper plate, a glass dish, and then you'll need some decorations, pine cones, ornaments, anything that looks pretty and Christmassy to you is going to be just perfect. So what I did with my paper plate is I punched some holes in it with a pointy scissor, and I want you guys to be careful with that, so make sure Mom and Dad are there to help you. And then I took my little pieces of greenery and I stuck them in those holes. And I put in the different pieces just to add color and different texture. And I worked my way around the paper plate, and when it was done, I take the plastic candles and I put them inside the center. Now, here's one that's all finished and decorated with pine cones, so you can see how pretty that looks. Another way to do it is to take some grapevine. I just twisted this in a circle, and I stuck in my different pieces of green, and I just needed a few pieces to work my way around, and I can put that on the center of my plate. This is another way you can do it. This is a grapevine wreath that we purchased at a craft store and then just placed all the different greenery in a circle around again. Now, Mrs. Olstead is here with me. She's going to share with you ways to make an Advent wreath using artificial greeneries.
So, hi everyone, happy Thanksgiving. And the idea here is not to go out and buy and spend a lot of money. These are things that either you had left over from last year or you have around your house anyway. I looked around and I happen to have these little juniper wreaths at my house. So that, in combination with the candles that you get in the kit, you can either put them in the center, actually that's not going to work because this is a little wreath. So on this little wreath, what I would do is put them around like that, and you just kind of nestle them in. And it's very simple, but it does the job. This wreath is also really simple. This is made from old greens left over from last year, but they're artificial. And we just placed them on the plate. We got a green plate, put them on the plate, and stuck them all around going in. They look good going in the same direction. And then you take these candles and put them right in the center, and there you go. You have that, that's a very simple one. This is the same exact idea. The only thing we did with this guy is these are artificial greens and berries, but it's on a paper plate, and I punched the holes in so that we stuck the greens through there. So that one's a little bit more secure. So that's another way. And then two very simple ways are if you have, like this is a garland that I had at my house, and I just wrapped it into a wreath and tuck the ends into themselves. And then what I would do with this kind of wreath, I put it on a plate, a platter, a plate. And then on this one, I think you can either put the candles in the middle or nestle them into the greenery. And then this one is a completely store-bought wreath from Home Goods. And on this one, you could embellish it however you wanted with other greens or, other decorations, however you decide you want to do it. And for that one, I think it looks good if you just nestle the candles in there. So
now, Mrs. Olstead, where will you place that wreath?
Well, all of these wreaths, I think a great place to put it is on the kitchen table, because then you can do your nightly Advent prayers each night before dinner. And what you're going to have on the instruction sheet, it includes the prayers, and it gives you directions on which prayer you do each week.
And which candle to light.
Yeah.
Each week, you're going to light one of the colored candles. So when your wreaths are all done, I would love to see a picture. If you could take a picture and have mom or dad send it to me via email, you can find my address on St. Anne's website, and I would love to see the beautiful creations that you're making and share them with our other families in the parish. Thank you so much. Happy crafting. Happy Thanksgiving.